TFC Road to Premiere Part 3115. We are in effect. I know y'all don't want to make noise. I understand that. So we just gonna get straight to the talking, man. Eternal, introduce yourself.
I'm eternal.
That's ominous as shit. No cap. Decimal, introduce yourself.
Eternal.
I'm Decimal. I'm gonna do something out of the ordinary. I'd like to thank my opponent for showing up. Mad respect for that.
A little
I took
weird.
a
Word.
I know a little weird. I took like 3 shots before this to loosen up. Not my norm.
Three
I
shots,
feel
bro.
like I got something to show y'all.
Okay.
All right, shit. All right, I'm gonna flip
Okay.
the coin in the chat. All right, one of y'all call heads or tails. What's up?
No stutter.
Eternal, you call it.
How you gonna point and then say, all right, I'm gonna do let's do tails.
It is heads.
I
What's
was
up
about
with
to
you?
say
Who wants
heads.
to? You rapping first, second, Decimal?
I'll go first.
Word.
All
See,
right,
he's
all right, all right, all
tough
right.
with it. Big. All right, go ahead.
Tough with it, bro.
Let
Nah,
him
just
cook, let him cook.
rip the band-aid off, you know what I mean? One sec.
Talk to me.
Bro, why do you think they call me Decimal? It's not because I'm good at math. It's because I can think of a bar in a fraction of a second. Convert that shit back, and what do you have? You have a dot that's attached to a 1911, and I can blast you with that in a fraction of a second. Dot 45.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a fraction. That's the ammunition of my weapon. They call me Decimal
Mm-hmm.
because I decimate them all. I desecrate them all. I think I need a dose of kratom, y'all, because the only way you winning is if you cheat, disinflate the ball, Democrat type call. Because like a Republican with Democrats when it comes to your raps, bitch, I hate them all. Tick like Tourette's when I clock you bald. Not, forehead shit. Fuck
Fuck
it.
that forehead shit,
I
bro.
said, tick like Tourette's when I clock you bald. You want these hands? There was a silence in the rap room except for the deep talk of the clock down the hall. Damn, I'm raw. Welcome to the smackdown. I'm stone cold like a beer in the fridge when I pick up the IPA and I pop a hole. Now I got a shotgun, y'all. Switching loadouts like Black Ops 6. I got you in my scope, semicolon. Dragonov. Man, I'm gonna have to drag my balls across your jaws like Lipton sponsored my nuts. Uncle Iro with the heat. That's a
Mm.
tea bag, y'all. This
It's a
rap
tea
shit.
bag.
I said this rap shit is not difficult. You've got ballistas and I've got catapults. You've got straight shots that'll catch me in a drive-by, but I have shooters on the roofs that'll catch you by surprise. You don't believe me? Just ask Donald Trump, the Secret Service, and the fucking FBI. What's the matter, guys? Look like you seen a ghost. Trademark decimal semicolon poltergeist, like the second coming of Christ. When this rap battle came to light, I knew I'd take eternal life. Being eternal ain't a blessing, it's a curse. You're stuck in the past while I get better with each verse. I rise like the dawn while you're just stuck in the dirt. I keep climbing higher while you're stuck in reverse. I get mightier and mightier. My brother, take my advice. You ain't ready for this. You should take a step back and fucking rehearse. Punchline after punchline, my automatics on burst. I'm thirsty for a battle, but I can't quench my thirst. Been looking for a match, but we gotta find one first. Buckle up, I'ma hit you, and this one gonna hurt. Eternal, you're corny, we hate you, and I think you should skirt. Your name is ETRNL. Dog, you are dumb as shit and you can't spell. You can't just be hitting your
Go.
head on the keyboard and
Go.
expect that
Go.
shit to go well. Motherfucker said whack. Eternal. Motherfucker said whack. Abnormal. But this is a rap battle, not a spelling bee. So I'll cut you some slack, even though you're stupid and your brain's barely intact. Psych, bitch. I want my 3 minutes back. Cause your bar's like your name. That shit is trash. Eternally masked by the shadow of rap. Man, wish you'd be wish you'd been smacked by your mom or your dad. Maybe then you'd straighten up and you wouldn't and you'd stop being bad. There's no hope for you left, all right? Nobody knew that I'd be the best tonight. Eternal, I'm done with you. Knock out the lights. Good night. Time.
Round.
Um,
It's on you, Eternal. Fight back.
Okay. I said, make sure everything good. First off, I prepared for this battle only a few days ago. Ain't something I'll lie about. But when I was writing this, it was a clear issue I was finding out. They said my opponent decimal. I said, bet. Wait. Who the fuck is this nigga Sway? Like, what I even write about? But fuck it. Don't know him, but I'll still get decimal took out for the right amount. Or I'll do it myself and turn Nick with the cannon and start wilding out. Spooky shit. You finna fuck around and start finding out. We riding now. And we know you staying at your mommy house. Rug rats in this bitch. We riding with the Tommy out. We find his house. We shot it up. Looking like we burned it down. It's time to bounce. When it's all rubble, he ain't gonna be climbing out like, look. See, I understand it, decimal. I'm good at math. Look, let's write it down. I can calculate it for him and show him, and he'll have quite the frown. See, I showed him that trigonometry. Pass this, go and buy it now, cause in the aftermath, I added this decimal to the body count. But in the end, it's okay. It's okay, man. You're not the first whack nigga I murked in the battle. I'm just saying, and you won't be the last one either. See, I'm not playing. See, niggas was waiting on this battle, impatient, cause I was gone for a minute, vacation. See, I'm an OG, you nothing special, you just another average Joe. Niggas was happy to see Eternal go, cause there's only one of me, or one and one, but there's a lot of decimals, nigga. That's inflation. I said, run it back. I said, this decimal worse than inflation. That's Joe Biden stickers. My mind is quicker. Fuck around and I'll find this nigga. Do violence with you. Turn the shit to Al Qaeda, nigga. Time to blitz you. Kill you and all who residing with you. The blade on me. Slice decimal to fractions like I'm the witcher. Bitch ass nigga. Know you got that vagina with you. I said it got ugly. The chopper hungry. It got munchies. Leave them on the floor, stressed out like fucking bungees. Okay, guys, listen. Hey. This the festive season, so I'll be nice, Kay. Are you enjoying the weather, Decimal? It's getting cold out. Did you ice skate? I said, did you do some shopping last night? Those discounts were nice, eh? I think I'm shopping now the way I get this decimal took out like Black Friday. I said, man, where's my za, nigga?
I like
I
that.
need
Go
to
ahead.
relax before I get to yell. Need to smoke now so I can feel like just myself. This that new up pack, but they say you can't forget the smell. I laced them in my weed, but it's loud. I guess he went from decimal to decibels. I said, I'm trying to tell y'all the way I move incredible. He got popped like this dude inedible. Now we running from cops, but what I do impeccable. See, we hit his body, but put it in one place that was too forgettable. See, hold up. They almost found it, and you know that news regrettable. We dug him up, throw him in the truck, and drove to only where few can get into. They ain't never found the second spot. It was too incredible. See, I told y'all earlier. It's all math when you break it down. See, a single body, we carried one and then we moved this decimal like it's elementary decimal. I'm greater than you, less than. Bitch, I'll get him. Pistol whipple, top crater your head in heaven, your head and no pencils, but this decimal still got hit with the lead. And nigga, I'm legend. I'm smoking him like gas. This nigga unleaded like doctors operating. CPR, we pushing your chest in. Now decimals trying to get saved like a fucking investment. Like, I'll leave him comatose. I'll turn you to a vegetable, boy. Condition bad. He'll be begging for death at a point. It'll get to the point. Paralyzed till he gets to the point of one finger stuck in one position. Nigga, that's the decimal point. I said, look, it's a mismatch from the start, and he still did the shit. Just look at me and look at him. You can see the difference, bitch. I'm eternal. Y'all see why I don't get this shit? Because what the fuck can a decimal do to something that's infinite? Like, no one will come and avenge you. When I start shooting like Nick Fury, yes, the gun with a stutter go like the tool illiterate, make his heart stop like the symbol in sentences. In other words, nigga, this the end of decimal, period. I'm done.
Round. And Zama, you want to deliberate first?
Good battle. Good battle. You guys, I've heard you guys before, so I'm a little used to the style already. So we're gonna cut past the small talk. Decimal, funny guy, good rhymer, never gets old. We love it.
Thanks, man.
I'd say one thing that hasn't changed about you for me, one thing that you need to glow for is incorporating a little bit more clear wordplay and a little clearer punchlines and try to, and you can rhyme and you know you could tell you got a vocabulary. You have a pretty good vernacular, I could tell. So you should try to use that to your advantage and it should become like a superpower for you, honestly. Help you with conjure some concepts. But your rhyming was good, so that kind of added to your performance. I kind of liked it. It was funny. It wasn't too long. It wasn't, dragged out. I messed with it. So for me, you didn't pass, but You know what I'm saying? You did your thing, and you're getting better. Eternal, you was punching. You was punching. I ain't gonna lie, you was punching. Some of them were, some of them were pretty bad, but some of them were like, he get it somewhere. Like, Black Friday, the sales, that was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, I messed with it. Your rhyming was also pretty dope. You want to avoid saying "see" a lot, like "see," like kind of made it feel like you don't know what you're talking about. Um, uh, it also made Decimal's retarded joke more funny. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, everything else you did was pretty mediocre. I'd say be more louder. Don't write a longer round. Try to cut down the fat. Round was pretty long. Um, attempt more wordplay, more clearer wordplay. Get better with the punchlines, and you're doing go so far. You didn't pass, but you were close. So keep that in mind for your next time.
Tight shit, tight shit. No, God, this nigga stay yapping, don't he, guys? Anyway, Eternal, I'm gonna start with you, bro. I fuck with the way you rap. I think the second half of your round had better punchlines. The first half was kind of a little more, I want to say direct, but it wasn't quite as up there with the level of writing. Fuck with you. I think your round was way too long. I think if you wrapped your second half of your round, I would have been suitably impressed. All in all, I gave you a 6. I couldn't. You had 2s across the board. I couldn't give you a 3 in punching. I don't think you had a haymaker. I couldn't give you a 3 in your wordplay rhyming. You got a 2 because you're such a good rhymer. Shout out that, by the way. And you got a 2 in performance because you rap pretty much the same through all the way throughout. I think if you add a little bit more up down with your pitch, intonations, cadence switching, something to go with the. I'm saying to add a little pizzazz. You probably get a 3, and that'll be a 7. You'll pass that shit. Look at Decimal. I think I have the same critique for you that I did before. I think you're funny. I think you're creative. I think you have all the tools. You're just not a good puncher, and you're not good at putting together substance to impress the crowd rather than make them laugh. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get that still up. I gave you a 5, I believe. So I guess Eternal 1, but type shit.